Hello, everybody. Welcome. And I am doing a little tech check on the back end here, just to make sure I'm in the right place and you can hear me as usual. Let's see. There's me in the right place. Tech is a little slow today. And I can hear me on this end, so you should be able to hear me as well. Well, welcome, beautiful people. I am Deb K, and this is the Rejuvenate You 4-part video series, part 3. I'm so excited for you to be here. Cheers. So today, in many parts of the world, we are embarking on spring. Spring has sprung. The trees are budding. Their leaves are so beautiful. I was walking yesterday and they are just unfurling like these little buds. It's so precious. And the crocus and the daffodil stalks have pushed up through the ground. The tulips are coming up now. It is so beautiful to see these nature objects, these plants, these living things push up through the earth and reach towards the big, beautiful blue skies. And like this renewal we see nature put forth, it's our focus this month to also have a renewal and a rejuvenation around your focus of your own rejuvenation. Hope that made sense. So it's never too late to begin to fill your pathway with hope, health, and joy to facilitate your rejuvenation and find yourself feeling and looking 10 years younger. And it is now time for you to become now and future focused and remember who you are. Remember God and His part with you. And when you do this, you will also help yourself to feel 10 years younger by awakening that magically marvelous fabulousness that's buried within you. So by the end of today's live, it is my hope that you will better understand love, wonder, hope, health, joy, and the magic that flows through this process and what this means for you. It's within, what are we talking about today? Connection! You will find an increased flow of clarity, of understanding, and just what is true and important to you and for you, and a building up of your confidence in this to understand and take guided inspiration and action around all of this to get you to where you want to be. Also, if you stay until the end, I will let you know what's coming up next and how you can work with me. But first, as you are joining, please do drop in the comments below. Say hello. If you're watching on replay, hashtag replay. And if you could share where you're watching from, that would be awesome. I love seeing where everybody is in the world. And if you also are enjoying my content, please do support me by liking my business page, my business page, joining my private group. Invite your friends to come along with you on this journey. They quite possibly are looking for a journey of their own, and you may be finding just the perfect thing for them right now. Also, drop your questions below. All of my videos are available on replay. So if you can't watch live and you know you have a question ahead of time, just comment on any of the posts for the upcoming video or the series or in the event. And if you're watching on replay, feel free to post in the comments of this video. I will come back and answer your questions for you. So if you are unfamiliar with me, well, your fairy godmother has arrived. I am Deb K, and I am here to help you go from feeling flat to feeling fun, flirty, and fabulous every single day, to help you become the youiest you can be and celebrate this most magnificent life you're creating. Now, what I share today may feel a little different than what you currently understand, but just let this flow with you. Allow it to flow, feel the truth for you, and let this energy settle. And I can guarantee that we are closer in understanding than you might recognize right now. And obviously, always ask any questions you have if you need clarity around anything that I am sharing. So, cheers to that. I am so happy that you are here. Okay, a few months ago, I created a Look and Feel Marvelous video series, and this was more around the Joy Vitality framework that I created, which is the energetically expanded and evolved creation culminating from my very own personal journey towards magnificence. So this has taken a few years to get to this point, and this is now how it has evolved into now and future focused energy. That was the strangest sound. I'm so sorry. That was really bizarre. Okay, anyway, moving on. So this is how it's evolved into now and future focused energy, and the exact steps that I took to become beautifully whole, a sexy, vibrant woman, and embrace exactly who I am while looking and feeling younger and marvelous while I'm doing it. So my journey has been a truly magical and truly transformative journey, and I am so honored to be like your very own fairy godmother and share this with each of you as you're embarking on your very own journey to create your very own fountain of youth. How do we do this? We awaken the magical marvelousness that is buried within you and help you become the youest you can be. Help you to feel hope, health, and joy on the daily. And when you live in the Joy Vitality framework, you make the ordinary extraordinary. You celebrate you. You celebrate this most magnificent life you're creating that just lights you up. And darling, you will look and feel absolutely marvelous. So, today we are focusing on the step of the framework that is around connection. But before we get there, it is now time for you to choose you. It's time for you to start sowing the seeds of your desires, to tend to yourself like a garden and tend to what you need to move towards the rejuvenation that you are desiring. It's your choice to discover your desires, to align to them and to your journey, and to achieve your desires, to love every moment of your journey, and yes, even the most challenging parts of it, because those challenging parts are just information and opportunity to grow and expand through to the other side of them. And obviously, we're all about feeling good and looking good while you're doing it. So this is so awesome. This is such an awesome journey to be on. Now, talking about connection, and you want to get connected to your higher self, and also get connected to God. You're already connected. I just mean consciously connected. So there's so many videos I talk about higher self and God and tuning and this and that is great. So focus on, we're just going to do a high level here, but you can go back and look at the Meet Your Higher Self video series, or message me if you don't know what you're looking for, but you want to find out more. I can point you in the right direction. But there's lots of exercises called tuning exercises that you do energetically to help you strengthen your connection to your higher self, strengthen your connection to God. And a lot of it is just allowing the energy to flow and noticing what you are feeling and experiencing. And then also noticing all of the synchronicities. This is stuff we talked about in step 1. Noticing those synchronicities and putting the puzzle pieces together. And you don't have to sit and like ponder. They'll flow to you, and all of a sudden it'll just be like, oh, that fits here, and that's why this. And there will be lots of clarity and understanding flowing around all of the puzzle pieces and how they connect for you in your journey. So another thing that will occur around this point in your journey is that you will likely reach your broadest truth and really like be fully awakened. Now there's always more to do in awakening and moving towards evolvement and magnificence. But when you awaken, you will energetically change how your soul interacts with your soul. Like, so you interacting with you, and how your soul interacts with your mind and your physical body as well. So after awakening, you have brought yourself the opportunity to move towards evolvement. And an awakened soul can energetically expand to all that they are. Oh, that's big, huh? All that you are, that's like everything you have the potential to become. And this is not just like, I want to be a doctor one day, or I want to be a florist one day, or I just want to have a good life one day. Like, all those things can occur, but this is like you peeling back all those layers we talk about and getting back to pure unadulterated you, like you, your soul, you at your creation when you were created. Oh, ooh, that's magical. So also, an awakened soul can enact energetic capabilities in their soul, and that, you know, these are wondrous for you, but they are also wondrous if you decide to help the world with them. And they're not necessarily anything like, you know, maybe it's instantaneous healing, but maybe it's just something like you bring joy wherever you go, and people are just lit up in your presence and feel lifted and feel happier and lighter around you. And it can run a gamut of anything in between. And there's multitudes of energetic capabilities. Some people call these gifts that you were born with. And it's all those sprinkles of aspects that were added to your soul when you were created. It's what makes you absolutely unique and special. And you can consciously bring these forward at this point once you are awakened and you're like high vibrational and free. Absolutely divinely free. So when you're creating this broadest truth to get you to this point, it's not always easy, but you definitely will awaken. Now, broadest truth represents love for your journey, and you can always feel the truth of your journey no matter what got you here. And you can always find love for the truth in that journey. So you can always fall back on that. Whenever you have any moments or experiences, you can always choose love. You can always choose truth in your journey instead of fear and things that just aren't true about you. So your soul then acknowledges that you can always flow to love in any experience. So there's a whole course that I can guide you through, and currently I don't have it set up as a group course right now. I did in the past. I don't right now. I have been finding that a lot of people want to work one-to-one, just you and me, to get to this point, and that is totally fine. And maybe in the future, if there are enough people interested, I will put the group course together again. All right, so this broadest truth helps you to live as all that you can be, because you are becoming all that you are, right? And it's really amazing and really, really, really freeing. And this is for people who are ready to move faster through their journey. This is for people who don't have a lot of fear to relabel to love, or a lot of what was energy. It's for people who maybe do have a lot of fear in what was energy, but they're allowing to let it go easily. And it's for those who have maybe a lot of fear, but they want to try. They want to energetically try and move through. And just remember, like, if you get to your broadest truth, but you still have anything else that comes up afterwards, while you're living your truths, you can always revisit those things. We can hop on a one-to-one call and revisit them and work through them. So there's also something that may come up. It's called divine hurt healing, and this you don't undertake it unless it's something that comes through from God that you would need, and I can help you with that. So it's an energetic practice, and usually if you need it, not everybody does. It would run after you've reached your broadest truth, and this just helps lighten the load. So it helps you to nurture fear and then flow back. Like God flows back and your capabilities start to flow and runs to completion. So this may be an alternative to having to revisit anything that may come up after you've reached the broadest truth. However, you still may need to revisit some things, and that's okay. But it's basically going to help like all of your physical cells and physical healing and your body, mind, and soul to just reach resolution that's supported by God. Okay, so I mentioned also that you will have more of your energetic capabilities come in and things like that. That's super exciting for a lot of you out there. I know that. So cheers to that. And during this process of having a more conscious connection, you'll also have more information around your very own fountain of youth that you're creating, coming through about the pathways of nourish, detoxify, cleanse, repair, and rejuvenation. Now, these are the things, like I talk about this pathway once a month on my Coffee with Deb K, awesome live guidance for your body, mind, and soul. So tune into those. But this is something, this will be things around what is nutrition, as in supplement for you, for your body to eat, for your mind, for your soul, as well as food, like divine food for you, for your energetics. And those are things like it may be taking a walk outside. It may be actually eating supplemental foods and nutrition, but it could be a plethora of things. And these will all come to you. They will be filtered down to you. You'll receive the guidance from your soul, your higher self, from God, from anybody on your non-physical team. It can flow through me if you're working with me. And what happens then is you get some actions to implement. You will have things and steps to do, whether they're energetic or physical. These are going to be like inspired actions for you to take next steps in your journey, on your roadmap. Now, we'll also at this time kind of check in on your physicality, your inner youth, your outer youth, and your healing design and your true cellular form. Now, those are a lot of big words, right? But your healing design is like, what does healed look like for you in the end? At the end of all the processes, what does it look like for you? Are you vibrant? Do you have a different thing in mind? It doesn't matter. There are people who may want to have some sort of what other humans call like a disability, but it's for purpose. It's for reason, and it's for their soul contract to help them do something really big in this world that is their intention. So these are things that you may want to change right now, or they may be a target or an emphasized want, depending on if you're living in this time to remember God, or if you're living in Evolve You energy. And that's like, oh, I just opened up a big lot of energy. If you have questions about that, feel free to comment or message. I do talk about it a little bit later in the series. I think like next week or so. Anyhow. But you will have a chance to like recognize like how far you've come on your journey and what you need to do to continue on your journey and start moving in that direction. And what happens is God will help like align all of this with you, because a lot of it will be soul contract based. So things will just naturally flow in the direction that you intended for them to flow. And you'll start to feel better and feel good. You'll be able to kind of check in on yourself to understand more of the clarity that flows through in any actions that you are having flow to you. And there'll be so much love and wonder, enduring commitment to yourself and your journey, and of course, hope, health, and joy and magic along the way. So this creates your very own wonder and magic. And in taking time to allow connection, you get a better understanding of you, and you get a better understanding and connection to God. And what can this mean for you? It means you can become youthfully joy-filled and magnificently marvelous. You can celebrate you and the most magnificent life you're creating. You can make the ordinary extraordinary. You can feel hope, health, and joy on the daily, and you can create your very own 10 years younger fountain of youth. So this is all very, very exciting. And sorry, dropped something. And so I do want to share with you what is coming up next. So next Thursday will be video 4 in the Rejuvenate You series. That will be the last one in this series. So make sure you tune in. I don't have the event up for that. I didn't even realize I didn't have the event up for this one yet until last night, but I'll put the event up for next week. You can click the link to join and get reminders so you have it. And next month will be Coffee with Deb K, awesome life guidance for your body, mind, and soul. It will be, I think it's May 17th. Whatever that third Wednesday is, it's going to be around there. And the topic will be Nourish. We just wrapped up Repair, Rejuvenate yesterday. So if you missed that, the replay is up. You can find that here on this Facebook page, in my private group, and on YouTube right now. So yesterday I did mention too, I have a brand new product to offer as well that has a lot to do with your body and helping your body. It will also help your mind and your soul feel really awesome. So if that's something you are interested in, please do take a watch to yesterday's Coffee with Deb K, or just message me and I can message you about it. It is an awesome brand new product with incredible features. I am in love with it and I am so excited to be able to share it with you. All right, so as your very own fairy godmother, I am devoted to creating the change that you desire to look and feel 10 years younger. And just to let you know how to work with me, well, I've updated all of my one-to-one programs in Now and Future Focused Energy, and they are here. They're open for bookings. They're in the link above, and places are limited. So if you're ready to start your journey on your roadmap to your very own fountain of youth, get your spot locked in. If you're not sure what right step is right for you right now, book a free Fountain of Youth phone call with me. Phone call. We're doing a Zoom. And we can discover that together. So again, the link is above. And if you're unsure of like what you're clicking or anything like that, when you get there, you can just scroll through or message me and be like, which one is it again? I will let you know. It's all good. So I do want to thank you for being here. Cheers. And remember, it is time to stop feeling flat and start feeling fun, flirty, and fabulous every single day. It's time to start feeling 10 years younger and awakening that marvelous, magical fabulousness that's buried deep within you. I will see you next week for Rejuvenate You Part 4, and next month for Coffee with Deb K, awesome live guidance for your body, mind, and soul. Sending you so much love. Bye-bye.